I have no idea. Hi, everybody. So today is kind of very, very long day for me. I felt I didn't even live stream last night, and I went to sleep. Oh, that hurts. Blazers pushing on my. So we're going live stream early tonight. So who is here? Come on, say hello to me. So we can get to know each other. We're getting a look at new police body camera video of an officer involved shooting in Marion. This all went down this past Sunday. The police chief says that officers were called from a campaign. That's where they identified 30-year-old Jared Sheck of Marion. Police say they went to his home, and that's where officers say he confronted them and fired. A Marion officer in fired back, hitting him several times. Fire, fire, fire. Let's get fire. Shots. Don't move. Now the BCI is leading this investigation as for Sheck. Said, just kill me. Dang. Violence. Violence. During the morning commute Tuesday, in this video on 70 West at Parsons, you can see the suspect in a light-colored SUV appearing to cut off and brake check the victim, who was in a black pickup. Now to this video on 70 at the scene. It's around Mount Street. Camera has been bad. Shooting the victim. Then we have this video on 70 near Wilson Road. It shows the SUV appearing to quickly take the exit ramp. Then the truck slows down, crosses multiple lanes, and pulls over to the side of the road. Pittman and his background. A background check indicates he already had a history of issues behind the wheel before this incident. Oh my God. I'm an animal magnet. I am an animal magnet. Look at that. Oh, they're like, oh. Now you come in and she punched me early. She punched me. She punched me. Dang, this cat, them animals, they're all over me. They're all over me. Dang. I'm happy they're sitting on my boobies. No, she's stepping on my boobies. That hurts. Monica, move. Monica, move. You're in my boobs. Working with a company subcontracted through the city of Columbus to work on its enhanced meter project. Pittman was involved in nearly 400. That hurts. He's stepping on my boobies. Shocked by the news. Someone's not screening well. There's a big problem because look what he's trying to do. Look what she's trying to do. She's sniffing on me. Check was performed on Pittman before he was allowed to enter customer homes and businesses. So if they've got someone who are people who are committing crimes like that, and they're going to homes, because like I said, I have a special needs kid, and my wife works at home sometimes. He jealous. Yeah, plus my daughter. The city sent us a statement saying in part that Pittman is no longer employed on this project. And going forward, the city will have additional conversations with subcontractors regarding employee screening. For now, the court case regarding the shooting will move forward. If you come to this country as a student, we expect you to go to class and study and get a degree. If you come here to vandalize a library, take over a campus, and do all kinds of crazy things, we're going to get rid of these people, and we're going to continue to do it. So when we identify lunatics like these, we take. You just heard from Secretary of State Marco Rubio. More than 750 international faculty, students, and researchers have had their visas revoked. That's according to a review of court filings and statements from attorneys in schools around the country. It's unclear if they have to leave the U.S. or if they can continue their education. A new lawsuit alleges traffic stops and dismissed cases were used as justification for some of these revocations. And that's a case for an Ohio
State student. Now he's suing President Trump. The student's attorney says the Trump administration unlawfully revoked his student visa. They feel that this move goes back to the student's participation in pro-Palestinian protests on the OSU campus. Isabel Hanson has the very latest.
A protest in support of Palestine nearly a year ago on Ohio State's campus came back to haunt a graduate student from India, Ahawar Sultan.
He received an email from a university administration from the Office of International Affairs, essentially just informing him that his CVIS had been terminated and or that his visa had been revoked.
Sultan's attorney says all signs point to his participation in pro-Palestinian protests and affiliation with the OSU chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine as the reasons for revoking his student visa.
He was a TA, like he had classes, he had students that he was helping out. It was a shocking moment, I think.
While Sultan was arrested the night of the protest last April, his attorney tells me the charges were dismissed and expunged.
He hasn't had a traffic ticket. He's had no history of any sort of additional behavior. He was obviously cleared to come into the country to become a graduate student at the Ohio State University, so there was no concern of him being in this country at any point in time. So there's nothing that would have ever flagged him as somebody who should have their visa stripped other than being part of these protests that the Trump administration has said are grounds to strip you of your status.
And those charges were dismissed.
That's correct.
Along with President Trump, their lawsuit is against Marco Rubio, Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem, and Todd Lyons. You feel that this is unconstitutional.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because he was engaging in protected speech.
She says they plan to file a motion for a temporary restraining order in the coming days to stop those named in the suit from taking any additional action. She tells me the goal is to get Sultan his status back.
It hurts.
Go to the core.
She's sitting on my boobs.
What separates this country?
I say my boobies. It this cat just come in myself like go walk in it. It's like somebody's she just like walk in there. Look, it hurts. She just walk in there and walk in there and sit in my boobs. It hurts. And I was in the basement and hi Vani, how are you Vani? The Pendra official, hello. So she just walk into myself, go walk into my boob, my chest, and look, it's in my. It hurts. It hurts. And I was playing with her earlier down in the basement. She tried to bite me, and now she want to sit in my chest.